You guys, my hair is literally falling apart as we speak. As you guys know, I've been doing my braids now for about a year. I think I've been doing my braids now for about a year or two. There has never once been a time where I haven't dipped my hair in hot water when I was done braiding. But listen, I only did that simply because I wanted to curl the hair. Like, you know, I would put a little, what's that thing called? Y'all know, like I use the little rod and then I like wrap it around and then I dip it in hot water and then all of a sudden it's all curly. Now I thought that was just like an option, you know, like an option if you want to curl the hair. I didn't know it was a mandatory step to put your hair in hot boiling water. Like I didn't know that was a mandatory thing if the hair is already curled, if, you know, it already looks good, but apparently it is, and only 2 of you in my comments told me that. Let me actually go find the comments because I want to thank these people for telling me this because Lord knows I had no fucking idea. Diona Benbow said dip in hot water. That's all she said. Thanks for that, Diona. And then one other person, it was in the hidden comments, said you need to hot water it so it can get a little bit more tame. That was from Moya. I can't pronounce your last name, but Moya. Not 100% sure how to pronounce your name. But thank you guys for giving me that comment because otherwise I wouldn't have known. And I still don't know if it's a mandatory process, but now I'm thinking that it is considering the way my hair is looking right now. This other person, EQ, commented, I'm not sure if you have one, but can you show how you knot your ends? Which is the literal thing that's falling apart on my braids right now. So let's try and revive them. Let's try and figure this situation out. Let's see if I can fix them because I know that I'm knotting them correctly. Like I've watched so many videos on how to knot the end of your braids and it all just shows the same thing, you know, and I'm doing it the correct way. So now I'm just thinking that it's because I didn't dip it in hot water that it's not staying. So we're gonna go through every single braid, re-knot them, and then we're gonna dip it in hot water and we're gonna see if that makes a difference. And I'll let you guys know if it makes a difference when I go to take out my hair at the end of the month. I don't know if you guys can even see, but do you see how like they're just not knotted anymore? Like maybe you can see more on this side too. Like the knots, they're coming out. They're coming out. Like look at this one. The knot is all the way down there. So we gotta go through every freaking strand. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Go through every strand again, but here we are. We are doing it. A lot of you guys were asking me what kind of hair this is, and this is the Bobbi Boss hair. I pretty much just go to my hair store every single time I want to braid my hair, and I get whatever they have there. And this time it was Bobbi Boss. They normally have Bobbi Boss. I think it's a crowd favorite. Honestly, the hair is so good. Aside from the ends coming down, I've had no issues with this hair whatsoever. I learn new things every day when it comes to my braids. And this time it was the fact that dipping your hair is actually a mandatory step in braiding. So, okay, we're like halfway done with the brown side, or the side that you guys are calling honey blonde, which, I mean, maybe it is honey blonde, but in my eyes, this shit is brown. This shit is red brown. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but this shit is like chestnut to me. But you know, if we're calling it honey blonde, then by all means, we can definitely call it that. Either way, the hair looks so good, and I'm really hoping that dipping it in hot water and just trying to revive this situation helps, because I want to keep this hair in for as long as I possibly can. If you guys could let me know what color you think I should braid my hair for France, that would be absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna do any colors. I want to do something natural because I'm gonna be meeting a lot of new people. Unless I do like red, you know, I'm not sure, but like I'm not gonna do purple, pink, or anything like that. I'll just do that when I come home. I'm thinking of doing half red, half pink when I get back, because it's gonna be like almost Valentine's Day, so that'll be fun. I really just need some opinions on what I should do to go to France. Like, should I just do black? I feel like black is just so boring though, like in comparison to the things that I've done. Okay, I was able to tighten every single knot on the brown honey blonde side. See, like, I don't know, honey blonde, are you serious? Like, I totally believe you guys, but at the same time, if someone with this hair came to me and said that they were blonde, I would be like, no, you're not blonde. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. I think I'm gonna put it into 2 braids so that way I can hopefully get every single knot sealed with this hot water. I'm really hoping that it doesn't change the wave / curl pattern that already is in the hair because I absolutely love it. Okay, 2 braids, brown side, honey blonde side, are ready to go. Let's go ahead and tighten all of the ones on this side now. This is literally such a tedious process, such a tedious process. It's weird because some of the knots are completely fine and like they're not coming apart, but then others are just like so bad. Like others are so bad. This better be worth it. Like look at this one. This one is so bad. It's all the way down here. The knot used to be up here and it's all the way down here now. Okay, we are finally done tightening every single braid. Let's go ahead and put this in one big braid so that way we can dip it into some hot water. I've got my hot water right here. It's literally boiling. Like this shit is so hot. The reason why I have it in my Stanley, don't worry, I'm not using this Stanley anytime soon. I switched to an Owala because the amount of times that I would spill my water was just ridiculous. Like I was a 5-year-old child. But anyways, we're gonna be using the Stanley because the pot that I have, it's like a pasta pot and it's just like wide this way and not long this way. And in order to get the knots into the hot water, it's gotta be like huge, and I don't want my face that close to a boiling hot pot, so we had to get a little creative. I saw somebody else do this as well. Definitely wasn't with the Stanley, but I really have no other option because I don't have another cup that's big enough. And don't worry, I'm gonna wash the Stanley afterwards. But let's go ahead and dip this. Like I said, we gotta get it to like all the way up here. Let me get a towel. After I dip it, I'm gonna do everything like I normally do and, you know, blow dry it, put some mousse in it, do all that stuff all over again. So all right, let's start with this first one in the back. I really hope this works. Oh slay, oh slay. Okay, that's so good. This is a hack for y'all. If your hair is super long, just use a cup. I don't know how long it's been in there for. Oh my god, that's really hot. My whole jacket just got so wet. Ow! Fuck! That is so hot. That was so hot. Okay, that was fun. All right, let's do this front one. Wow, this hack, like I'm so impressed. And I think I'm always gonna use a Stanley to dip my hair now because this is wild. Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh, I'm getting a delivery and I think they just got here. So I might have to stop this process real quick. Or I might do the other 2 and then come back and we'll blow dry together. Yeah, my delivery is 5 minutes away, so we have time to do the other 2 braids. Okay, let's do the other side really quick. Not the water just going everywhere. Okay, here we are. This is tough. There's like a whole puddle of water on the floor. Okay, that part is done. Oh, it's hot. Let me add a little bit more water. All right, last one. There's seriously like a puddle of water. 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah! Hot boiling water. It's so fucking hot. My delivery is here, so I need to just soak this up real quick and head downstairs. Like, I feel like this ruined the hair. Maybe not. We'll see after we blow dry it. All right, I'm back from picking up my delivery. Let's go ahead and blow dry this hair and then mousse it. I don't know if we'll actually be able to tell if the hot water actually helped because I did just go through every single strand and re-knot it and re-tighten it. So don't think we'll be able to tell anything right now, but we'll definitely be able to tell within a week or 2. When I take my braids out, I'll let you guys know if the knots held up or not. I'm really hoping that they do. This is like my own little experiment because if they don't hold up, then I'm doing something extremely wrong. So maybe let me try and brush through it. That might have made it worse, to be quite honest. We're just gonna put a little bit of mousse on the outside of these braids, just like this. And then once I take it out, we'll put more mousse. Put some mousse on this other side. I really hope this turns out okay when I take it out, because this is really putting me off. Let's go ahead and just take down this side. I'm worried. Okay, yeah, it did make kind of a difference on the texture. I might cut that because that looks bad. That looks real bad. What did I do, you guys? What did I do? Maybe I should have just put it in the hot water without braiding it. You know, like I said, we're learning new things every single day. Every single day we learn something new. Right. Here's this side all taken out. This is what it's looking like all together. I feel like it does look slightly different, and I am gonna trim that because that just looks horrible. It did give it a different pattern in my opinion, but what can we do? What can we do? Absolutely nothing. All right, let's take this side out. Yeah, that really made the curl pattern like so different. It's so different now. All right, well, it's still the half and half, but like, just the curls were better before. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan, and now I have to like cut all this bullshit. Like, what happened? I might as well just like snip this whole thing. Well, that just happened. I mean, it looks better. It looks better now. I'm gonna do the same with this side. All right. This is what it looks like now. I do think that dipping the hair is gonna help the knots a lot, because I've honestly never had a problem with the knots coming out before. It doesn't look that bad, but I do like the alternate curl pattern that it was before. You guys in my other video were like, put the scissors down, put the scissors down. I'm dead. All right. That is what we're gonna keep it looking like. I'm just gonna mousse it up one more time and blow dry it a little bit more, and then we're gonna be done because I'm over this process. It actually took so freaking long. Snip, snip, snip. It does look good though. It kind of looks like new hair. If you guys have any tips for me on how I'm able to keep the curl pattern, like just on all of this, on this whole video, if you have any opinions on how I could have kept the curl pattern but still dipped it in hot water to seal it together, let me know. Because I think that if I had just like dipped all of this in the hot water, it would have just been like a bunch of hair just floating around. I don't know how to explain it, but let me know if you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything. I still do think that it turned out super cute, but the curl pattern is definitely different. Anyways, let's finish this out. All right, it's pretty dry, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. It is still really cute. Like, I do still love the hair, but you know, I did love that curl pattern of the waviness of the Bobbi Boss just original hair. I'll let you guys know if the knots actually stayed in when I go to take out the braids, and please, please, please give me some options of hair colors that I should do for when I go to France, because I don't know, I don't want to do black, but I'm like, do I go back to red? Do I go back to the red that I did before this? Not 100% sure. But anyways, this is what it's looking like from the back. And yeah, look at all that water. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I didn't really enjoy making it that much. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you, friends. Bye.